Welcome, join us as we explore the mystical insights of the Blood Moon Oracle, revealing profound guidance for your journey ahead. Thank you for watching.
Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. Happy Friday. We made it through the end of the week. I hope you guys are ready for the weekend. Have some exciting things coming up planned. Even if it's stuff that just is free, right? Going to the park, getting out in nature, going for a swim. Just things that will lift your spirits. I hope you have something beautiful planned. And if not, it's never too late to plan, right? Happy Friday. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Today feels very light, bouncy, and it feels good. We made it over, right? At the beginning of the week, there was a reading that talked about this very heavy, controversial energy. Well, we made it through it, right? We are at the tail end of that, and it is an appropriate time to celebrate, right? I believe that. And so let's see what good things are coming over the weekend for us. Please and thank you, Spirit. If you would be so kind to like, share, comment. If this is your first time on the channel, if you would consider subscribing, I would be so appreciative. If you do, feel free to hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I post new content or go live, okay? Welcome. So thank you, Spirit. Please and thank you. Give us as much information as possible. We are calling on all positive information that will enlighten, encourage, inspire, right? What are the good things coming over the weekend that we can look forward to? Please and thank you. For some of you, it's going to be rest with the Four of Swords and the Page of Swords. For some of you, it's going to be rest, maybe watching. Maybe I almost feel like you could be watching something over the weekend. It could be just chilling out, resting, relaxing, doing social media. It could be binge watching one of your favorite shows while you relax and not engage in any type of way, just kind of pouring back into yourself. I like that. What are the good things happening over the weekend for my viewer? Ooh, for some of you, this weekend may have some surprises. And this could be, let me see, something that may in fact challenge you spiritually. There's some impact spiritually, I feel like, that you're going to have this weekend that you may not see coming. You may not see it coming. And it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be bad. Ours can also be good. It just means that there's something coming in unannounced. It's going to be a surprise. It could be a good surprise. It could be something to challenge you, right? However, I do feel like this is something to do with spiritual things for you. So prepare yourself this weekend. There's going to be something spiritually that you may not be necessarily expecting or prepared for that comes in. And I'm feeling heavy spiritual energy with this Tower. We're going to clarify in a minute here. And for some of you, I do feel like this weekend is going to be one where you are absolutely choosing yourself. You're choosing yourself. For some of you, there are situations emotionally that you have decided to walk away from while choosing yourself, choosing to grow from it. There's almost like a choice to level up. And this could be walking away from certain situations that you're connected to emotionally. Okay. I do feel like that Eight of Cups. Cups are all about emotions. Even intuition, you could be disconnecting this weekend and moving towards something that's going to be more fulfilling, that's going to challenge you to grow and to expand and to excel. So emotionally, you may be moving away or moving up away from something. Pretty interesting weekend. And then for some of you, you are going to be taking good care with the Emperor here of your kingdom. I'm going to even say that. Somebody's going to be taking care and addressing and being present in their own, situation, in their kingdom, if I can say that. That which you are responsible for, that which you have created, It could be like your home setting. It could be your domain where you operate. It could be your community. Like it could be within, a village of people, like whatever it is that you've established around you. I feel like physically you'll be there and you'll be kind of in this operating mode, taking care of that area, that space. And so kind of like ruling. And so this weekend is going to be an interesting weekend. For some of you, you'll be kicked back, relaxing, withdrawn. Some of you will be moving away from things intentionally, disconnecting emotionally as you move forward to expand and challenge yourself more. I feel like for some of you emotionally, you're bored. You're bored emotionally, and you could be someone who needs a challenge emotionally. And that is what is inspiring your move forward away from where you are. It feels like you have kind of pulled everything that was available with where you are, and now you're ready for new challenges. And that means moving. For some of you, it's going to be some surprises that come in spiritually. But let's clarify and see what this is. I want to know. Okay, so I'm pulling out my Kipper deck. Let's see what we get with the Kipper. Alrighty, so for my viewers coming up this weekend, we're talking about good things though. Remember that, we're talking about good things. This resting with the Four of Swords and this being very watchful with the Page of Swords. What is this? Give us more information on this, Spirit, with the Kipper. For my viewers, what is this? What's the good thing that they'll be able to experience this weekend? Four of Swords and the Page of Swords. Give us more information on this, Spirit. So I have convene here, which is interesting because that's the very opposite of this energy, and unexpected finances coming through. The fact that you will be at home, right? If you stay home, you can save money. Let me just tell you. As soon as you step outside, you've spent $100. So the fact that somebody is pulling back to stay at home and kind of lay low, pour back into themselves, you may find yourself finding unexpected, money that you didn't intend to have because you didn't go out, right? I feel like that's coming through like that. And you may not be alone. Convene talks about having like certain situations where you are meeting others or having some specific event that actually is kind of like socializing. So your kicking back may not be alone. You may be kicking back with someone, just having a kickback, relaxing, pouring into each other, or you guys just pouring into yourself. And I'm hearing for somebody kind of like a home spa day where you'll be like just really pampering yourself or pampering each other. That's so beautiful. I love that. I love that for you. Yes, I love that. Now, what is this tower? What is this tower here for the viewer? This unexpected surprise that's going to shake things up. Ooh. So you know what came out? The main characters, man, woman. And so this could have something to do with your connection for some of you. Let's see, what else? Good lady comes out. All of my cards just fell. Hold on one second. I hate when that happens. Okay. So main characters come out, and then good lady comes out, and then his thoughts come out, and short illness comes out. I don't know. Maybe there's some type of awakening around some information that'll be brought to you over the weekend, someone you're connected to. And this is about someone trusting you in a way and sharing something secret, something private. that will change the perspective of everything. It could have something to do with someone letting you know that they are ill. That's the energy I'm getting. But more so, it's kind of the energy of someone confiding in you, something that you may not be ready to hear. But this person trusts you to be able to confide in you this information. They see you as someone that's worthy of opening up to. I feel like whoever this is, you have been someone that they've been thinking about for a while, possibly confiding this information to. It is Friday. My lawn men are out. And of course, they're going to come by my window. Okay. So that's spiritually, I think this may have a huge, huge effect spiritually. This could have something to do with some type of spiritual situation. Somebody's going to confide in you. I feel like that could cause your connection to become more close when they confide, or this may in fact show you how much you are trusted. So there's something that's going to happen here with someone. It has something to do with someone confiding something very personal, okay, over the weekend. So why is the Eight of Cups here? Ooh, somebody's taking a journey. Somebody's moving forward on their journey this weekend. So we have journey and letter. And it really does feel a lot like what I kind of felt when I pulled this out. There's this emotional pull forward towards the next part of someone's journey. I feel like you've graduated where you are. And so here's to the next part of your journey. You're moving forward. You have gotten some kind of message that it's okay, that it is time, that you have passed this lesson, this test, this particular part of your journey. It's time to move forward. You've been granted privilege to move forward and released from this space where you are right now. And so this weekend, there's going to be a great release emotionally as you find yourself expanding, moving up, not just forward, moving up, okay? I feel like for whoever you are, there's been certain things that you've been tied to that's kind of held you down. Imagine like this balloon filled with helium, but it's tied down to like a chair or something. And the moment you untie it, now it's free to rise up. You're that balloon, okay? So there's going to be some untying that happens this weekend. Maybe this is something you have been aware of. Maybe it's not, okay? But you are emotionally becoming untied this weekend. And for the Emperor, what is this? And it doesn't necessarily mean that what you were tied to was bad. It just means that that season has passed now. It's time to move forward, right? It's time to move into a season of expansion and growth. And so let's see the Emperor. What is this with the Emperor? This is giving me like, let's see what comes out. What is the Emperor here? Again, we have unexpected money coming out, but then it's coming out with expectation and house. So house makes a lot of sense because it almost feels like that energy of ruling your domain, your kingdom, right? And having things go really well. So you could have this exceptional energy when it comes to your kingdom, your domain, your home, where you rule, and what you're responsible for. You could have this very beautiful energy over this weekend where you're able to enjoy it. And I feel like there's going to be a mixture of being able to determine what that's going to be with expectation, but there's also going to be some extra little perks in there, unexpected money, right? Or something unexpected coming through as a result of you taking care of your home. Interesting. Let's see. What is unexpected money? That's come out twice in this reading. So we have great fortune, theft, and main character. So I just feel like someone is carrying this very, so as you can hear, I have the garbage man coming too. So you may find while you're trying to just really take care of your home and what you're responsible for, that you have all these interruptions trying to interrupt you from this flow that you'll be in this weekend. Be careful too. Thief came out. There may be someone who may be trying to steal your joy or your peace or this sense of quality that you've cultivated for yourself this weekend. Someone sees what you have. You could be a masculine main character did come out. Someone sees what you have and they may want it, right? They may try to distract you from your flow. But whatever this is, you tending to your home, your business, you tending to what it is that you've been given to take care of is going to lead to abundance. That's what I'm getting here, right? Taking care of home leads to abundance. So don't mind nobody else's business, mind your business, right? And you will invite abundance in, right? And so whatever you've been given to take care of, whatever your kingdom is, whatever you are ruler over, take care of that. That's where your abundance is this weekend, okay? So that's what I'm getting here. Let's see, what else? Anything else for my viewers today? So that's what's coming out for the weekend, the good energy. And let's see, any closing messages that they need to know? Anything else they need to be aware of? So that was the good things that's coming out this weekend. What about what they need to be aware of? Anything they need to be aware of this weekend, Spirit? Peace and thank you. Ooh, Seven of Swords came out. That theft card. Be careful this weekend because I feel like you may run into just situations or even energies that may come towards you to try to interrupt maybe the good flow that you'll be in this weekend. There may be things, right, that may come in and ask you to compromise your value, or that may try to get you out of this very peaceful energy and make you lower your frequency. Be careful. There may be things that you've decided to move away from emotionally that may come back around and invite you back in. Understand that the risk is very high. Spirit is saying the risk is high. This weekend is not a weekend to take risks. Keep it short, keep it sweet, keep it safe, and do what you feel like you are being called to do. Okay, what else? We have the Knight of Swords and the Empress coming out. I do feel like there's going to be some shifts in connections and relationships over this weekend. There may also be some shifts in positions with jobs or whatever it is that you do. Your finances may shift. I got a lot of energy about unexpected money. So you may have some type of clarity come in over the weekend too, guiding you to do something different or to shift the way you're spending, or some future plans may shift in a different direction. That's going to change the situation with your money. Okay. So I see that Spirit is saying, be aware of anything that needs to shift. So far we have swords, all swords. And so there's a lot of awareness that's needed this weekend. So this is not a weekend to just kind of go through being very passive and non-aware. This is a weekend. Yeah, you may be resting and kick back, but still have your eyes peeled, still have your thinking cap on, still be aware, okay? And then we have the Empress here, which gives that very soft. This may be an energy to take care of yourself and to allow yourself to enter into your softness. to sit back and receive. Even though we're going to be aware, we're going to have our thinking caps on and our eyes peeled. We're going to have our intuition stemming, right? We can still sit back and be soft within ourselves. So if you haven't been in that place for yourself for a while, this may be a time to enter back into that. Yeah. And I'm hearing flowers, colorful flowers. Maybe this is a time to get out and do a little gardening, connect with the earth in a very soft, tender way. Go take care of something, not someone other than yourself. Go take care of something that is sure to give back that same energy. So this may be a time to go do some cultivating in the earth. Something like that I'm feeling, so that you receive that mutual energy back. This is a very affectionate card. This is Venus energy. And so I do feel like Spirit is saying this is available. If you are wanting to enter into this very Venusian energy, you can. I did get a little bit of energy over here with the Four of Swords, where there's going to be like two people really taking care of each other and pouring into each other at home, maybe withdrawing from the world. You may, in fact, conceive during this time on this weekend. I do feel this very soft, affectionate, very loving energy coming from this Empress card. And because of that, that is what is cultivating your fortune as well. This is where your money is being multiplied, because whatever we cultivate spiritually, it is prepping and planting seeds in the physical. It's almost like this very loving, passionate, compassionate energy is actually multiplying. I feel like multiplying your wealth physically as well, and success. And so Spirit wants you to know that this energy is very fruitful this weekend. And if you want to enter in and, play in that energy, you can if you want to. I like this energy. This may also be a time of great healing that may be available, to sit down some of your worries, some of your responsibilities, to really allow yourself to get grounded before we go into next week, because time is moving fast and it is not stopping for anybody. And so that is the energy that I have coming out. I really do. I wish that we all would find more time to pour back into ourselves and to love on ourselves. For those of you that may not have anyone to pour into you, that's okay, because you can pour into yourself. Nobody can love you better than you can love yourself, because you know what you need more than anyone else. And so whether you have someone or whether it's just you, find time, find ways to do that, to pour into yourself this weekend. You won't regret it. And when you find time to do that, not only will you grow wealthy spiritually and emotionally, I feel like you'll find unexpected gifts coming to you in the physical as well, because of the work that you're doing in healing and pouring back into yourself and loving yourself. So whatever that looks like, make room for it. Okay. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I will see you guys next week. Blood Moon Oracle here. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you feel led to do so. And I'll see you guys next time. Okay. Bye.